Meta really needs to fix itself right now. Okay, I was gonna save this video for later because I wanted to get through the vlogs, the backlog of stuff I have from like the last couple weeks that I've been trying to do, but this has become a pressing issue because now this is affecting my work. Quite literally affecting my business here in Japan. A week ago, actually more than that, it was the evening of the 1st around 11 o'clock. I was sending some information to a friend of mine because we were going to go to a beach event, a rather large event with other friends, and they wanted to know what the hell was going on, so I was going to send them the information. So I go to pull up my Instagram, and it said I was locked out. I was like, the hell happened? I didn't get any notification. So when I typed in the information, I tried to log back in, it said my account was banned. And now this has been going on for a while. A couple of accounts that I follow have had the same issue happen to them. And then after it happened to me, a few other friends have had that issue happen to them. I noticed it was in the news too. What it's banning people for is some atrocious behavior, which, on the surface, yeah, if someone is committing some very heinous crimes, they should face the punishments. But I am not committing any heinous crime. But the bigger issue is how it's being tracked, okay? So my main account that I had for Meta, which was under my main Gmail account, which runs this channel actually, funny enough, that account ran my, the PHX787 Instagram channel. It ran my Facebook. It ran my business account, which I used for pro news and other accounts that I ran for, other people's accounts for work. It also ran a family account for my cat, Grady, okay? Now, I did not get a single email pertaining to a ban at all. Not one email, okay? I logged into nothing from Facebook talking about my account, nothing from Instagram talking about the PHX787 or the Phoenyx Films Japan account or my other business accounts or the Pro News account or anything like that. None of those accounts got an email except for Grady. Okay? I got this email right here. It says, take action or lose access to Grady the Wildcat. Okay? Now at the time I didn't really know what to do. And I didn't know what was going on, right? I was like, oh, this seems like some really screwed up shit. What it said was that the account was sharing child abuse material. Let me reiterate. My cat's account, which, let me explain for one thing, for pet accounts on Instagram, you get a shitload of spam, and no matter how much you report, the spam doesn't go away. So I turned off DMs, all right? And the only people who had access to that account were me and my dad. My dad probably doesn't even have access to the account now, so the account was used to share cat photos. It wasn't used for any other purpose besides that, okay? So, but, because of the, heinous nature of the accusations, my biggest worry is if I submit government ID to this review process, which it asked me to do, and I actually did, then it's gonna, it's not even gonna review it. It's just AI. And that's what the news has been saying. The AI is reviewing things. There's no person from Meta looking at anything here, okay? So my biggest concern is that the AI is going to say, hey, not a person. Remember, the AI is going to say this person goes on a government list. And that would, screw me up big time, all right? This whole thing made me super frustrated with Meta. Everyone knows Meta's been shady. We've been dealing with them for a long time. Everyone knows that the Zuckerberg doesn't give a shit. Back in May and June, he fired a bunch of people. We replaced them with, low-wage people in the subcontinent or, for the most part, AI. And this is the consequence. People's accounts are being taken off. And then, a couple days after it happened to me, one of my buddies, who's a very respected photographer here in Tokyo, also had his account taken off for the exact same reason. At that point, when I realized what was going on, I was like, okay, I'm probably not going to get this account back. I don't want to risk putting any of my information out there. I did break a rule. I subverted the ban by using my backup email, my email I used for my business registration here in Japan, to make another account. and I made that account private. I only added my friends, and I only uploaded photos that I haven't uploaded at all. But this is why I think Meta reads, the AI tracks everything. I got this just now, about a half hour ago. It's almost 3 a.m. I should be in bed right now. Okay, I got a long day tomorrow. All right, I got this saying your account may be subverting a ban. I'm like, now, obviously, I have a huge network of friends, a massive business network, people who I work with professionally and collaborate with are all asking me what the hell just happened. Why is this happening? I get a bunch of people messaging me, and like I re-added a whole bunch of people today, and everyone's like, what the hell happened? What happened? And in the DMs, I tried to not even explain it in the DMs, and I even tried to censor the word meta by using the asterisk, right? Like in my backup account just got banned. So, I mean, it is a legitimate-ish reason why it got banned, because it subverted a ban, but the initial ban was not legitimate to begin with anyway. So, I don't know what to do. I posted a couple screenshots on the Everything app, and immediately, if you talk about the word ban, immediately all these spam accounts come out of the woodwork, and the internet these days is just so fucked up. Okay, it really is fucked up. How can anybody even survive on the internet anymore? Or without the internet, for that matter. So, my biggest thing that I'm pissed off about is, personally, I didn't like using Facebook last couple of years. I didn't even like using Threads, since, like, probably May. I'm fine without Facebook or Threads. I'm sad that all the memories I posted on Facebook over the last 14 years of me having that account are gone. Okay? Everything I shared. I made a video about me recreating a photo that I took and shared on Facebook on my first trip to Japan in 2011. Okay? That's how important memories are for me. And, I'm hoping I can get my stuff downloaded. I haven't gotten any email related to that from Meta. But for now, I did submit my government ID and, risk potentially. There is no due process anymore with AI. There literally is no due process. That's the biggest thing. AI is sort of subverting the 14th Amendment. But I did submit my government ID and took action on my account and for the Grady account. And I also, did submit an appeal. I don't know if I'm going to get it back. I literally just submitted the appeal, so maybe I should probably wait. Maybe I'll splice in an update later. I'll be wearing a different shirt. But the point I'm trying to make is that this is absolutely fucking unacceptable. Unacceptable. Completely unrealistic for Meta to think that having AI reviewers is going to fix the problem when the people who are probably barely being paid to begin with to code it, coded a bad AI. All right, this is costing people's livelihoods. This is costing people's jobs potentially. This is costing me work. Okay, if I was rich, I'd probably sue Meta. But what the fuck am I supposed to do with the biggest company on the planet? I can't sue them. I already messaged the news outlet that reported on this. I'll put that in the description. I think it's ABC7 from LA. So, this has been going on. You search Google, this is going on for a month, more than a month now, since probably the very end of June. This is dumb. So I want everybody to make a big fuss about this if you can. Talk to people about it. If you know anybody who works at Meta, get into contact with them. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Here's a rubber duck I got from a bar. Okay, this is getting even more weird. So, neither account accepted my ID, which, what the hell? As you can see from these screenshots, what the hell? And my backup account is extremely buggy. What the fuck is going on here? So, fast forward the next day to the beach. I'm down here with... You guys are about to lose your Instagram accounts. Anyway, here in Chigasaki, we went over to the famous Kei Ohana's beach house. And the guy that runs the beach house, he speaks fluent English. He told me his account also got taken down for the exact same reason. But also, not only that, the restaurant, so Kei Ohana's is a beach hut, but they're sponsored by an actual storefront restaurant over here in Chigasaki. The restaurant account got taken down. And they remade it. But the exact same reason. So this isn't just happening to me, this is happening to actual legitimate businesses. And he was like, yeah, you know, we had like 30,000 followers gone. I'm like, that's costing him money, because I didn't know they were doing a performance here yesterday. You talked about this earlier, right?
The only reason I knew was because the performer posted it on Facebook.
Yeah. Mudahar made a video about this, which I watched this morning. If you know Mudahar, Some Ordinary Gamers.
Yeah.
That video I'll link in the description as well, but he talks it over pretty clearly. It's really, really, really screwed up right now. All right, back to the previous segment. All right, well, the solution to this whole thing is there is no solution. So what ended up happening was after that clip, actually, that night when I got home, my backup Instagram came alive, but my main Meta account remained locked. And the end result was really weird. Like the first thing that happened was I got a notice that said that the Grady account was disabled. They said we reviewed your account. No, they didn't. AI reviewed my account. No person looked at a single image of Grady. I guarantee you, not a single person at Meta looked at a single image of Grady. But anyway, my whole Meta's gone, including my whole Facebook. I'm still trying to download stuff, and it's not happening, I guess. I got another notice that said my photo ID for the backup account wouldn't be accepted. That email came in at 5:47 in the morning on Sunday. And then, sure enough, at 5:47, literally moments later in the morning, I got, hey, you can use your Phoenyx account again. Again, this is the backup, okay? This is the one I'm going to be using on Instagram from now on. I am not going to use Facebook or anything on Threads, at least for now. All right. I mean, Threads maybe later because it's attached to my Instagram. Everybody who has Instagram automatically has Threads. But this is just absolutely nuts, okay? And I looked into it a little bit more, and they said to get more advanced customer service, you have to actually be verified, which, I thought the whole Twitter Blue /X, whatever the hell stuff that Elon did was a scam. But no, this is $15 a freaking month, okay? If I was the actual business, yeah, this would make sense, but I am not doing that. I am not paying Meta money so they can continue to farm my stuff for AI that doesn't even freaking work, okay? That's the problem with this whole thing. This is going to be their downfall in the end. Meta is seriously screwing themselves over by doing this because they are harming legitimate people. This is driving, I've seen articles about this. This is driving people to self-harm as well. And, well, what's the solution? There's no solution because, back in the day, all these tech companies set out to be disruptors, right? Disruptors of the norm. I think now we need another company to be a disruptor to the norm that is big tech. All right? We need something like that. We need something, because the biggest issue is here in Japan, everybody communicates on Instagram. All right? If you lose your Instagram account, you lose your communication. And I also lost because my Facebook got axed, I lost my communication with half my freaking family. All right? It's all for just some really bullshit reasons. It really is. So my recommendation to everybody is, if you have a Facebook account, have that on one Meta profile on one Meta linked email. Make a second email to run your Instagram account, and make a third email if you're doing like SNS marketing. You should anyway, like I do now. I've had this email that I run my current account on for a while, but I just had the sense of mind now to link it. So you need to have everything on different emails, have two-factor authentication set up, have have everything set up. And if you're a private individual, stay private. Don't go public. You have to figure out how to defeat the beast that is Zucker douchebag and his freaking app of nonsense. Yeah, I mean, there is no other solution to this right now. Right now, I got a few ideas in mind, but I need some money to do that. But yeah, for now, follow the new Instagram. It's linked down below. And watch Mudahar's video if you need much more information, because he goes into some of the text as to what the AI is flagging. This is just nuts. This is absolutely nuts, but whatever. I'm lucky I've got a lot of friends who are able to track me down pretty easily and say, oh, there you are, Zach. And I'm lucky I have other accounts that are not run by Meta, like Line and X, Twitter, whatever the crap. I don't know. These days, AI is just nuts. I mean, you go, like, LinkedIn, too. I posted this on LinkedIn. And immediately, it's just like on Twitter, X, whatever. All these Indian accounts, subcontinent accounts, just all these spam just instantly. As soon as I mentioned that my Instagram got screwed up. So, I don't know if YouTube's got the same problem. It might, but who knows. The internet really sucks these days. What can you do? All right, well, thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. And a lot of vlogs coming this week. So yeah, stay tuned for that.